Did you know that he had made these statements before the videotape appeared? You know, frankly, I didn't. I wasn't in church during the time that these statements were made.
Did I ever hear him make remarks that could be considered controversial while I sat in the church? Yes.
Had I known that many of these comments were being made, I would have confronted Reverend Wright directly.
Did I ever hear him make remarks that could be considered controversial while I sat in the church? Yes.
I did not hear such incendiary language myself personally, either in conversations with him or when I was in the pew.
Did I ever hear him make remarks that could be considered controversial while I sat in the church? Yes.
Just had trouble doing.
But right now, the U.S. is the one that's there.
Absolutely.
I mean, and you said you thought troops should be withdrawn.
No, I've never said I've never said that troops should be withdrawn. What I've said is that we've got to make sure that we secure and execute the rebuilding and reconstruction process effectively and properly. And I don't think we should have an artificial deadline when to do that. I think what's important is that we have a long-term planning process and a short-term security. To ensure that we are not continuing to try to impose a military solution on what is essentially a political problem in Iraq. And that's why I put forward a bill that would begin a phased redeployment and have all our troops out by March 31st of next year. I'm going to...
Will you pledge that by January 2013, the end of your first term, more than 5 years from now, there will be no U.S. troops in Iraq?
I think it's hard to project 4 years from now. I don't want to make promises not knowing what the situation is going to be 3 or 4 years out. And have all our troops out by March 31st of next year. But I don't want to make promises not knowing what the situation is going to be 3 or 4 years out.